Okay. This is where it gets fucking awesome. Give me a second. I know, just kidding. Okay, so in walks this guy. I saw a shadow of him, but I closed my eyes. Again, I'm in the gym now. I close my eyes and he's working out. I open my eyes, I see him working out, and he's doing chest presses. I'm like, hey, that's him. That's him. I knew it. I felt it. I knew it. Boom. I finished my visualizing. I had to go pee, so I went down all the floors, ran all the way back up, because I didn't know where the fucking washrooms were in any of these fucking floors. I get lost so fast, so I just went to the washroom that I knew where it was, where it exactly was. Came back up. He was still there. Okay, so this is it. Fuck. That's the point. Fuck. Okay. Before I get to the guy working out, he's big, he's huge, he looks like me, but he's got more of like a mohawk without a mohawk. Like it's just like my hair, but even tighter, shorter in. So it's more bald, like an army look. He's bigger than me. He's like 210 pounds, this guy. But I can't get into that yet. Third guy, because there's only 4 guys. There's 4 guys I got within 3 hours. Third guy is African American. I've never been with an African American in my life, and this guy was fucking hot. I saw him when he walked by, approximately 2.5 hours in. I had to go eat, and I didn't have time. He walked by again, and before that time, I got with him, and oh man, I totally skipped over that. So I ate, and then before I went to the gym, I was with the African American guy, right? And what do I say? Like I don't know what to say. Like, how do you explain an experience you've never had before? Like the feeling is. I'll be honest with you, I've never imagined a black guy. Not once in my life. And I knew to approach him because in that moment, I'm not like I am right here in this moment. I'm different. I'm focused and I'm on the hunt. And I hunted him and he wanted me. He looked in my eyes and it was weird how he looked in my eyes. Like he's serious, this African American guy. Like he had a serious approach to him. But he's younger than me, right? I look young and he looked even younger than me. So it was super sexy to see something so young, so fierce. And he wasn't like, fierce, baby. Like it was like he was genuinely masculinely fierce. And I was taken back by that. But I didn't care, because that's who I am. So I took control, and even then, he had a room, we went to his room, and it was the fierceness in his eyes. He watched me as I fucked him. In my eyes the whole time. And you would think that's creepy. And at first, I was a little nervous, but then I was like, oh, I know that feeling. I know that fucking fierce feeling. So I gave into it, and I loved it. And I don't know, man. He's different. He's different than the other 2 I had, and it was any guy I've ever had, and it was amazing. It was actually a different approach to this guy than I've ever experienced, and it was like the softness came from him that I've never felt before. Like he's fierce, but when he opened it up to that softness, it was like fucking you melt. So I was like, whoa, take control. Like you're in control now, man. Like you're leading this guy right here in this moment. So, or at least you're leading yourself is what I always say. I don't lead anybody, but I lead myself. So I took control, and I felt like the energy kind of shifted, but I took it right back. And again, I had this guy's G-spot, and when he cried, like it was like sexy. He was like, oh, like it was fucking amazing. And I was making jokes the whole time because he was so fierce that I loved it. So I felt like I could be funny, which was ironic. You think you'd be scared, but I live off that. I live off all different kind of energies, right? So I was like, yeah, you want my ice cream, don't you? And he's like, fuck yeah, I can't buy this at McDonald's. Like we were making so many fucking jokes in the moment while we're fucking, and he was staring me in the eye. It was fucking weird. It would be weird to watch from the outside, but just between me and him, it was fucking amazing. I was like, this is why I'm alive on Earth right now. So I was making these weird fucking jokes, and I was like, yeah, I bet your mom never gave you this kind of treatment. So stupid. Stupid shit, man. Like, I don't even know where the shit came from. Like what the fuck does that even mean? We were making jokes. And eventually he was like, you're silly as fuck. Like, he got so serious. I was like, yeah, I am. I got serious back, and he loved it. And then I fucked him so hard that he came, and he just all over me. Like, he didn't even warn me. He was just like, fuck. I was like, okay, cool. So, and then he licked it off me. So I made another joke. I was like, you're not wasting your ice cream today, baby.